show. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes love exception. So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how.
What's up, cuties? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this power hour. I got a lot of hot topics, so I will not be able to say hello to each and every one of you. Tawana, I see you in the bushes. Bravo. You running errands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Creole Fontenot, I believe. Veronica Monroe. Now, I said I wasn't going to be able to say hi, and here I am. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to my cutie mods in the building. Pink Table Topics and Linda Gamble. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys can say a prayer for my cutie mod Tyra's dad, Papa Tyra. And shout out to LaZorn and Aunt Debbie cutie mods as well. Shout out to the cutie crew. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have a big surprise for the cutie crew tomorrow. And then we got some awesome hot topics. We're going to see if SK Aura show up tomorrow, child. Talk all that smack. But welcome, 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 guys. Thank you so much. If you have not hit the like button, hey, crickets. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that like button for me on your way in. And let me do this real quickly. My apologies. If you sent me a Cash App, thank you, thank you, thank you, and Super Chats. But for the Cash Apps, thank you to Nikitia, Bridget J, A Coving, AC, I'll just say that, but not the other one, child. Not Ariane Curry. Angela, I'm going to say Angela. Janice, thank you so much. Burgundy, thank you so much. Monica Pender. Oh, child, I'm saying the whole government. Monica, thank you so much. Let's see. Did I get Sean Joyner as well? Teresa Wright, thank you guys so much. Those are my March Cash Apps. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you'll like to donate to the channel, I will go ahead and put that banner up as well. Where is it? Here you go. Here you go. But welcome, welcome, welcome. As I mentioned, I have some hot topics, and I probably could have had 20 more. That's how many hot topics. Hey, Yazzie. That's how many hot topics that's hot. But I only got about 7, 8, 9, 10 or so. But we're going to be discussing Simone checking her husband, Cecil. We're going to talk about quad in relation to that. Toya, Cecil. And did I say Cecil for Simone? Curtis, Toya and Curtis, child. Jonathan Majors. You guys know I am a fan of Megan Good. And I'm going to ask you guys if Megan should run. Should she run? We're going to talk about Melody Sheree, Boss Moves, baby. She only been back from vacay 2 days. She's done more than me in 2 days, child. Working out with Miss Deb and all of that. I loved the live yesterday. And then Destiny Payton. Girl, what? Um, again, girl, what? Cannot believe it. So, why is this like this? Okay, here we go. So, I do want to start off first, though. Shout out to the bro chats. Shout out to the bro chat. The bro chat and I they sent me a message over the weekend that turned into about 5, 6, 7, 8. I am a fan of their YouTube channel. If you guys, I'm sorry, Instagram, but they're on YouTube as well. But if you guys are not following them, make sure to follow the bro chat on Instagram. Daily news. I absolutely love the channel. And I was a little shocked and happy and smiled. We just had a general conversation back and forth about reality TV shows. So shout out to them. I do want to start this live on a serious note, because if you are not, and hey, Angela Richardson, okay, Neva P, we're going to get into that, sis, for real. Yes, Teresa, love them. A serious note. Have you guys heard about the twin brothers that I'm going to say was unalived? Hey, Cookie from the Shy. Miss you too, sis. I'm going to say they were unalived. Those are my thoughts, my opinions. They were on their way to a trip in Boston, and somehow they ended up unalived in some mountains in Georgia, in one of those sundown towns, if you know what I mean. Hey, Brittany Janae. Very mysterious. No official cause of death has been announced, but the police in that sundown town made sure to try to say that it was an murder or side. You guys know what I'm trying to say. With no official cause of death. A lot of people feel like foul play was involved. Hikers found them in Hiawassee, Georgia on March 8th. Again, in the mountains, they had not had a past of wanting to hike. Allegedly, these mountains, you had to have known how to hike and all of that, and be in hiking gear, all of that. Very, very sad. Very sad. They were 19 years old, Quadir and Nazir Lewis. And their parents and family have questions, as they should. As they should. So I'm just praying that the official cause, before the popos come out and say something, let's wait for the official cause, and let's wait for an official investigation to be done. No POC, Tawana. Correct. Absolute zero. How they get there? So very sad, very sad. I've been following it since around that time, March 8th, 7th, 8th, somewhere around that time. And I'm just praying for the family so they can get answers. And if foul play is involved, justice. Justice for the family. It absolutely sounds like foul play, sis, for sure. So rest in peace to them. Thank you, Ruth. Rest in peace to them. And answers are needed. It's scary. It really, really is. One other quick thing I want to touch on, because I want to ask you guys, is this too soon to you? So we spoke about this last week in one of our hot topics. And, the 20-year-old college student that came up missing in the DR, her parents are asking that the authorities in the DR declare her as unalived. That's too soon to me. I don't want to judge because that's their daughter, but is that too soon for you? Let me know in the chat. She disappeared. Let me get the exact date. Well, it's been 12 days. It's been 12 days. And although a lot of people feel like she was unalived or, passed away or something, no, let them do their due diligence and keep searching and all of that. Okay, so I see you guys. You say yes, too soon, too soon, too soon, too soon. I don't know. I don't know her nationality. So, I don't even want to blame it on that. But this comment right here, they probably had life insurance on their daughter, because why on earth would you consider that? I don't know. So I just wanted to touch on that. I do hope that answers are or questions are answered when it comes to this student. And for me, okay, she's from India. Okay, not that that makes a difference, but I'm just wondering, like, is that a part of their religion or what? You know, I don't get it. I do not. I would keep searching, keep searching, keep searching. It is people that still searching for their loved ones a year later without asking authorities to go ahead and, declare them unalive. Who's to say somebody else could have her and holding her hostage, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, Teresa. I don't know if the insurance company requires a certain amount of time. And Creole, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said, Beatrice. It's their child. You know what I mean? And everybody is different. But, we're talking about this story because at this point, she's still missing, and the authorities have not declared her unalive. So, prayers going up to her parents. I'm still holding out hope. Hopefully, she'll be found. You know what I mean? Sad case, nonetheless. Let's have a quick cackle. Let's have a quick cackle. I want to close out windows as I go, but well, maybe before we have a quick cackle. Let's see. Let me go back to this one. Is Toni Braxton a mean girl? We've been talking about mean girls lately. When it comes to Dr. Simone, we're going to talk about her in a minute. Heavenly, the mean girls of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We've been talking about mean girls for a while. And I'm sorry, Toni Braxton is a mean girl. I know Toni, out of all of the sisters, has always been looked at. Thank you, Jacqueline. Jacqueline agrees with me. She's always been looked at, that girl, a part of their sister, a part of the group, and, their sisters. Well, she did something that was bogus to me yesterday. Instead of her just coming out and wishing Tamar a happy birthday, and happy birthday to Tamar Braxton, Toni made a post and said, I wanted to repost that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay. That's mean. That's mean. Teresa, all but Tracy to me. May she rest in peace. Bravo, you think it's mean, sis? Now their show is filming. That was my first thought. Oh, Reese's Pieces said yes, her and her mammy. Oh, child. Look, I thought initially, hey, I wonder if this is for the show to drum up some type of drama because they're taping again. I didn't watch all last season, their first season back, because to me, they were capitalizing off of Tracy's death. But Tamar responded to Tony and she said, or you could have called. And she definitely could have called. Something else that Tony could have done is you don't have to repost her picture. Post a picture of your sister. Do you have one? Or screenshot the picture and post it. So she picked Tamar's birthday to be messy. Tennessee girl said Tony been low key mean AF. Yes, she has. And look, I like Tony. Don't get me wrong. I like her as an entertainer and all of that, but she's gotten away with a lot of mean stuff. August, yes, Tamar is as well. But Tamar sort of sit in her shit. You know what I mean? Mary Willis says sneaky. I agree. Totally agree. Who else said something? Let's see. Creole said, I'm really tired of mean girls. Maybe it's trending to label women mean girls. Do you think it's trending or could it just be true, Creole? Have you ever experienced a mean girl? I have, and I got mean right back with her ass. But yes, Gia, Tamar was right. Gaslighting at its finest. At its finest. So I see that a lot of us are on, and we do not have to agree. You guys know that, child. At all. Let me see if anybody girl, what's the T say exactly? Why does she need to even say block? Yes, on her birthday. I think all of us have issues in our family, so I don't judge when sisters fight. Rest in peace to beautiful Tracy. Yes, I don't think it's really, or maybe it could be considered judging. But Valerie, let me know. Do you think that was an appropriate time for Tony to say that? And why did we need to know that Tamar blocked her? And then Tamar came back out with some screenshots of her phone. They just talked this weekend or was texting. So, it is what it is. But I agree. Mama Braxton, child, she a little messy herself. Oh, child, Nanny say a disgrace. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Reese's Pieces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to end it with Veronica's comment. Veronica said Tamar is getting back what she puts out. She been getting it, though, Veronica. Don't you think? Speaking of the bro chat, I was in there. I was on their page this morning and they had a post and a throwback video of Tamar and Tawanda. And they were asking that we vote on, I believe, who was wrong in that situation. And in that situation, it was Tawanda. But we know Tamar is messy as well. But again, for me, Tony, wrong time. Okay? Wrong time. Let's go ahead, guys. Because I told you I got a lot of yeah, and you know what? It is what it is. I do still think that they're trying to drum up a little drama for this show, their show. But let's get into some married. Oh no, let's have a cackle real quick. Ciao. Did you guys see this? Did you see this? This is Jennifer Williams of Basketball Wives' husband, Christian Gold, the scammer that's on his way to the clanker. He got what was supposed to be Jennifer's face tattooed on the back of his head. Now, you guys should be able to see this right from this screen. That is Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac all day. Did you see, did you guys see this? That's Candace, child. All day long. Look at it. And I was so glad that I wasn't the only one in the comment section over there saying, that's Candace. So they say that, because he's on his way to the clanker, he's doing everything for Jennifer to stick beside him. Jennifer gonna be sticking beside him right in the clanker, if you ask me. Because she married that man with knowledge of his alleged activities, which has been proven true. The scamming and all of these people that he swindled out of money. But baby, I would be questioning him like, have you had something with Candace? That's not me. That's not me. So before I move on, have you ever had an ex's face, picture, name tattooed on you? Let me know. Cricket. Cricket, stop laughing. You know that's Candace. Put in the chat. A one if yes, you had an not an ex, current husband, boyfriend, name tattooed on you or face or anything. Okay, Valerie said nah, sis. Tennessee girl say hell no. Ruth said no. Linda Gamble say no. Child, Creole said he need commissary. That's what it is, child. He's setting up. Child, peep gang, peep gang. I'm embarrassed. None of you guys have had your ex's name tattooed on you? Really? Child, no tattoos? Now, mines are able to be covered, but I have tattoos and piercings. Yes, I do. I'm fast. I had my ex-husband's name tattooed on my wrist. I think I told the Cutie crew this story. Our names are very similar, spelled real close. And baby, before I even put him out, I went and got that name covered up, swallowed up, baby. So even though it was there, it was covered up before I even told him he had to go. Now, if that wasn't a clue that I was about to divorce your ass, I don't know what is. You have two tattoos. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to show the Cutie crew. I have one from the middle of my leg that goes all the way down my foot. It's a beautiful roses. No tramp stamps. Yeah, I ain't got no tramp stamps. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the large one on my leg. 6. And 3 piercings. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about the piercings though. But yeah, that's game, child. And look, he had my name tattooed on him. Well, he still got my name tattooed on him, child. And go ahead, sir, cover that on up. You ain't gotta keep telling me it's still there. So wallowed up, sis. Went to that tattoo shop right there in Arizona. Go ahead and cover that there. And it's cute. I'll show you guys. Cutie crew. Anyway, Jennifer girl, you should have run, but you didn't. So it is what it is. Okay. I am not going to play Dr. Minnie. I'm gonna show your comment. I don't know why YouTube. Child, now Yazzie, I can't show yours because you got the Ipple. YouTube got yours hidden. But Dr. Minnie called me a hot mama, and that I am. That I am. Let me see what who is this? Nanny said about Jennifer, and then we're gonna move on. You have a piercing or piercings. I have 3 of them, child. Not on my face. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Your alter ego name is Disco Mama. You got that tattooed on your chest. I stole Beyonce's alter ego name, and it's Sasha Fierce. Sasha Fierce. I'm fast. But anyway, thank you for joining us, Dr. Minnie, and you are absolutely right. Yes, ma'am. You had your ex-husband is coming off soon. Get it off, Cinnamon. Get it off, child. Maz was just as slow. You hear me? And he asked about it. No, when he synced it, the cover up in my Moses voice, he said something like, "Yeah, I knew that was coming." Duh. And I guess felt secure enough to stay I got this done maybe 3 months. Maybe 3 months before, go ahead and get your ass up out of here. Just as crazy, Veronica. Girl, look. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Hey, LaDuan. Um, yes, child. He synced it and still felt secure. I don't get it, child. But anyway, I am not gonna play Dr. Heavenly's um post over here, even though I can, because initially I thought that Dr. Heavenly had struck my channel, but it was Bravo. I played a piece of Bravo. But I am going to read what she said. Dr. Heavenly said the only man who won't stand up for his wife is Cecil, because Cecil is team quad. Dr. Heavenly also admitted that they used Sweet Tea as a pawn. Duh. Sweet Tea and Greg should have known that. This lady messy as hell. But we spoke about this when we watched Married to Medicine this past Sunday. Those of you, if you want to join us on Patreon, please feel free to join us. But we spoke about Cecil. You guys remember when Cecil had that female friend and Simone was about to divorce his ass and Cecil had to end the friendship? Well, Cecil, it appears, may have ended that friendship with Quad as well, or at least his like for Quad. So I'm sure that Simone checked his ass, because he has been team Quad this whole season. He said, he wanted them to make up when Simone being messy. She's another mean girl. But right here, Cecil came out and said, let me say, after all the interviews and jabs from the ladies, I am officially out of the women's business, not trying to fix anything. I'm riding with my wife, Dr. Simone. Who thinks that Dr. Simone checked him? And I'm not saying that she's wrong. Yes, Aaliyah, they are very boring. I like Cecil. But again, Dr. Simone had her hands too much for me. She did. I mean, she does. And she has. And she's a mean girl. She's been fighting with Portia, Quad, all of the above. And I think that she was embarrassed yet again that her husband seems to have a liking for women. We talked about this Sunday, and I said that I believe that she's insecure. He probably sick of all that yelling in that house and all of that. Yeah, Valerie, I agree. Let me be clear. Valerie said, I think Simone checked him, but as a wife, I think she's right. That's her husband, that her husband should ride with her. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. But do you think that he made the decision willingly? Or should he have had that stance, period? You know what I mean? I think that Cecil should have been able to pick up on the hints. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not mad at her, but I do think that she's insecure, and we are still trying to figure out, where did the anger come from that Simone has with Quad. I had a whole live schedule for Sunday, but baby, we've been on Patreon. Where did we start? I started Friday with the No Cap Show, Patreon Saturday night, Patreon Sunday night. Yesterday, I couldn't do it, but this was supposed to be a whole live. It's a lot going on. We'll talk about it eventually. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. She forced them. She forced them. Neva P, you remember we talked about this Sunday, sis? Teresa says, Simone acts the same way in public. My grandson and her son played on the same basketball team in Atlanta. She was loud and messy at the games. Wow. Cecil should need to be told. Facts. I'm going to leave it at that. Cecil is her husband and a fellow castmate. He knows what's going on. I'm sure that him and his wife have pillow talked about this before, and his stance was quiet. That would have been a big problem for me. You know, that's what it is, Patricia. And we spoke about that and on Patreon Sunday night as well. That's where it started. But I also think that, no, could be a little resentment that Simone has towards Quad. A number of reasons, if you ask me. But what she did last year at the reunion, you guys remember they were trying to stop her from mentioning Quad's niece that passed away. She did it anyway. She is a mean girl. Okay, period. Let's get into Toya real quick. On my thumbnail, I got Toya and Cecil. Now, do you guys remember Toya came out before? No, she didn't come out. They were on a cash trip, and Cecil pulled Toya down on his lap. I cringe at the thoughts. I cringe at the thoughts. Curtis, thank you. I'm sorry. I think I said Cecil. Cecil pulled Toya down on his lap, and that was child. The C's are mixing me up. Curtis, Dr. Jackie's husband. All right, Mary remembers. Well, anyway, Toya said that he's still touchy-feely and said that he's had his hands on a couple of Married to Medicine's ladies' waist. And they went on to show, oh shoot, it's probably not in this one, and I don't want to play it because Bravo be tripping. But there's a picture of Curtis looking like Heavenly's husband. Very inappropriate. Very inappropriate. Is my Aunt Debbie here? Hey, Aunt Debbie. Very inappropriate. And dog it, I wish I would have emailed the picture, but you guys get the gist. I see somebody said once a P-erv, always a P-erv. Talking about Curtis. And Vanessa said that. And I agree. I don't know if he's a P-erv, but we do know that he's a womanizer. We do know that he cheats. We do know that he spends a whole lot of time over there in the DR claiming to build homes. We ain't seen nothing on Married to Medicine. But somebody said that Curtis want a little meat. He want to be able to grab something. Dr. Jackie is real thin. Nothing wrong with it. She looks good for her age. Looks good. But yeah, he's out of pocket. And I think that Dr. Jackie, his wife, just don't want to float the boat. He already cheated on her once. And I don't think that she is the type that's going to check him. So, just some Married to Medicine hot topics. Let's get into something serious, and then I'm gonna get into my Huntsville happenings portion. Jonathan Majors. I want to know you all's thoughts. Jonathan Majors, the fiance of Megan Good. I have been really rooting Megan on. We know that we've seen Megan and her sister in a couple of Melody Sheree's TikTok lives. I'm going to speak about Mel's lives, TikTok live coming up as well in a minute. But they have audio of Jonathan admitting to, how can I say this word? Strangerling. I don't know if I could say it on YouTube. Well, you guys will see it in the title. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. And my question to you guys, we're going to listen to this audio. Should Megan run because of this abuse? And then I got some thoughts about Destiny Payton when it comes to abuse. Take a listen to this. Well, let me read it first. It says in a recently surfaced audio recording from September of 2022, actor Jonathan Majors admits to physically putting his paws on his then girlfriend. In the recording, he acknowledges he aggressed her. Never heard aggressed used in this way, you know. But anyway, she responds to him and said, "You strange, oh shoot, you put your hands around me." Let me just say it that way, and pushed me against the car. And he said, yes, all those things are under arrest, which is gaslighting in a sense. Don't say yes, all those things are under arrest. Say yes, that I did that. You know what I mean? So he was convicted of that misdemeanor assault and harassment related to that incident. Well, no, a separate incident that happened in March of 2023. And he was sentenced to probation, and he has to complete a 52-week DV intervention program. But take a listen. This man is weird to me and looks weird.
I never wrestled with a woman before, and it's just I never aggressed. I aggressed like.
That's weird.
Because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly, it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly, that
Something inside of you.
I never wrestled with a woman before, and it's just I never aggressed. I aggressed like.
You strangled me and pushed me against the car.
All those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
So that's the second time she said it. Simone, we were looking for you Sunday. They both were wrong. Lies, more lies. Let me know if this is in regards to Toya and Curtis. Who? Because your comment is up there. But, and that's what I think that you're saying. Let me know for sure. She should have pressed charges and get him off the show. Okay, you guys are talking about still up there. Hey, Star Child, Curtis. But anyway, I want to know you all's thoughts on this. I saw somebody say, run, Megan, run. And I totally agree. Run, Megan, run. He's a red flag to me. And he was into them pink toes. You guys should know what that is. And I think that he ran back. Hey, Sammy. I think he ran back to a sister like they always do. I just don't think that this should be ignored. You know, I know that he's been convicted already and all of that. But yeah, Megan, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he is, that's not nice, Darnett. He is, you know, you guys just heard the audio, and that was a year before this other incident. Now, the incident that happened in 2023, you know, we saw and heard all the particulars. That lady chased him for about 10 blocks and all of that. I don't know. But he's been convicted of that, so it is what it is. But that's what I was just about to say, Miss Tina. I don't like him for Megan. I don't like him for Megan. I think that she is currently dating and engaged to his representative because he's trying to clean up his image and all of that. You know, he even called a clear lady his Coretta. It's like, boy, bye. Get on up out of here. So yeah. Let me see what you guys holding around the neck. That's a good way to say it, Indigo Girl. And he admitted it. And then typical narc move. Well, yeah, that's under arrest. Instead of him just saying, well, yeah, that falls under arrest. Come on now, dude. Let's see. Stringing necklace. All right. That's another way. Simone checked him. You think Simone checked him? Okay. I don't like that dude. He's only with her to redeem his career. That's it. That's all. Committed to the journey. Sammy said, run like Usain Bolt, baby. Fast. I agree. Cyber, if you're talking about Jonathan, it's been proven. It's been proven that that is him. You know, and goodness, who's to say if there's not more? You know, I'm sure he softened Megan up to this revelation beforehand. Possibly. It is old. It's well, not old, but it's from 2022. And he was officially charged with the other incident 2023. We just in 2025. I wouldn't get, pretty ass for me. I wouldn't care if it was 1993. That's still a red flag. You know what I mean? But she gonna stick beside him. That's her business. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, so a couple of you guys feel like AI, huh? All right. Let's see. Simone said Megan should not run. She should sprint. Oh, Simone, you scared me with that first part. Because I know how you roll, child. But I agree. Run. Okay. She said that Megan should sprint the HE double hockey sticks away from him. He went outside of his race and couldn't handle it. Do you think, Darnett, that now that he's back with a sister, do you think that he'll be able to make sure that, and I hope and pray that never happens again? This gonna lead up to another story because I want to know you all's thoughts on serial AB users and redemption for them. We're gonna get into that when we get to Destiny Payton. Okay, weird. She can do better. She can. She's a sweetheart. No history of anything when it comes to her, as with a lot of women. And I do feel like she can do better, but they appear to be in love. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, child. But let's get into some Melody Sheree moves. We followed Mel. My wish was granted last week after I came out and said, look, now we need to see a day in the life of, and we ended up seeing almost a week of Mel on vacation with her family, her mom, her children, and her brother Marcus and his husband Troy. They lived it up. They really, really did. And it was just fun to watch. You know what I mean? But tomorrow, do I call it Alabamians? Alabamians? Let me know. But tomorrow, don't forget that Mel will be speaking at the 1616 house in Montgomery, Alabama. And like I say, just boss moves. She just bosses up all the time. And this is the women's future, the power of we. And it says celebrating the strength of women, the impact of collaboration, and the future we create together. So Meredith, I can't even see her title. I believe attorney. Meredith Lilly. Let me bring it up on my phone real quick, because I can see better on my phone. Yes, she's an attorney and a political strategist. And Melody Sheree, under Mel's name, they have her as a serial entrepreneur and a television producer. So shout out to Melody Sheree. If you're local and, or maybe even if you can drive, go check out Melody Sheree. It makes me question Megan, though. Simone, we'll talk about it tomorrow, members only, sis, because I want to know you all's thoughts in depth when I'm not on the Power Hour Live of serial, meaning more than once, AB users. And sometimes once is enough. Should be. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but also tomorrow, members only. When Mel posted this, I cackled because I was like, what was going on in that studio? Jay Taylor, Miss Deb with her gorgeous self. I love Miss Deb's eyes and her energy. Okay. But the facial expressions. Anyway, this is from Mel's last TikTok live, and Mel will be live on TikTok on the 29th, Saturday, March 29th. And I'm wondering if Jay, because he cracked me up, if he's going to be back. But Y'all know, just last week, I posted on YouTube that I could not get this damn song out of my head. Boots on the ground. I'm not going to be able to play it all. But baby, Money Making Mel, well, just take a look. Take a look. I'm going to play the audio and then I will mute it. I have to mute it so I won't get a copyright. But Mel over there was over there in St. Thomas, child, doing Boots on the Ground. Take a look. Child, where them fans at? Oh, hold on, y'all. Love it. Now it's back in my head. Thanks again, Melody Sheree. But baby, why your girl gonna be selling fans? Mel is gonna have some 7th Avenue Beauty fans. Okay. Cutie Crew, with my announcement tomorrow, it's gonna come into play with that as well. Well, not with Mel's fans, but you know, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But now the song stuck in my head again. Let me play this one more again. Then I'm gonna get to Destiny and her home girl. Where them fans at? Yes, Miss Lady. Y'all excuse my voice. I know I'm sounding like a whole tenor child, like a whole Negro. Let's look at Mel again. I do this every day. Excellent exercise. Right there. Y'all see it? 7th Avenue Beauty Squad fans are coming. So this will be on her TikTok live March 29th. Oh, I hope they just don't hold them, you know, because y'all be snatching up stuff quick. You hear me? But I'm definitely getting it. I'm going to get a couple so I could practice with it with my daily aerobics with these line dances. I don't know if you guys saw the meme, but they say black people not concerned about what's going on in the world under the orange man. We too busy learning line dances every day. And that's why I'm at my 92% child. But let's look at this again, and then we'll get into Destiny. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. Shout out to 452 of you that are watching. Those that's in the chat, you guys are definitely subscribed. If you're watching from the bushes, please make sure to subscribe. I may have to bring back old messy ass Wanda Spectator. We'll see. But let's take a look again. I should do it with it. Hey. I gotta mute it. Whoa. Anyway, Money Making Mel. Okay. When they say serial entrepreneur, they did not lie. I love it. I love it. I cackled at Mel yesterday. You guys put in the chat. Did any of you go and order the supplements that the gorgeous Miss Deb is selling? But Mel gained some weight, child. She says she needs to lose, I think she said 15, 20 pounds. I don't know. In a couple weeks. Girl, give me your secret. Give me your secret. But we will be there. I will be on Mel's live for sure on the 29th. You guys know, go to Melody Sheree 11 on TikTok and you can register. But let's go ahead, because I only got about 10 more minutes, and get into old book ass Destiny and her homegirl. Did she say 25 to 30 pounds, pretty eyes? I can do it, Vanessa. Baby, I got it. Now, in the beginning, I ain't know what I was doing, but I got that one. The other one I'm trying to get, and it's been out for quite some time, I semi have it, is the Tamia one, and then it's another one. And I'm almost there with both. But haters were saying Mel was pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. Y'all remember when Mel said that on the show? Child, I never believed that Mel was pregnant. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into Destiny real quick because I asked you guys, and I'm definitely not going to play hers. And I don't even recommend, I can't tell you guys what to do. I wouldn't go over there and listen to this ish. This was the craziest ish to me. To me. Yeah, Brittany Janae. You be snatching them up. Hey, 32 shots. Your birthday is April 5th, 60. Now, hold on now. Hold on. The gorgeous 32 shots is here. You guys are going to see 32 shots on my screen right now. 60, sis. Throw some D's on there. 32 shots. Happy early birthday. Well, look, I don't know. Maybe you're having a rodeo party. I love that. Let me get 32 shots comment on the screen, then we'll get to Destiny. A rodeo party. A lot of people. I'm buying my first pair of cowboy boots this weekend. Yes, I am. And Beyonce is coming to Vegas in July, so I'm gonna try to order me some tickets. And I want them for that. And I just want to feel like I'm in with the boots on the ground. I'm sure your party is going to be amazing. The live is on the 29th, 32 shots. So you should be able to get it by then. Let's see. That's what? How many days in March? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That means you'll have a week for it to arrive, but you're going to have to be on that doggone live early. But 32 shots say she need that fan by 4 or 5 for her 60th birthday rodeo party. Please make sure to share pictures. Happy birthday in advance. But let me get into something serious because we were just talking about ABUs when it comes to Jonathan Major, and that was Destiny's topic yesterday. Destiny and her home girl. Gia, are you in Texas? You went all the way to Houston. See, I want authentic. They be having them cowboy boots like in regular stores, but I want me some authentics and a hat. Yeah. But Destiny and her home girl, child, had a conversation yesterday. I have the audio queued up. Okay, Gia, you in Dallas. Okay. They didn't have it in Dallas? They don't have cowboy boots and cowboy hats in Dallas. One of my favorite content creators, I'm not going to say her name. She's not in this sector. She is from Texas, and she's been involved in that rodeo scene as far as, I believe she had her own horse and the dancing scene, the groups and all of that as well. So I love what they're doing. It's very, very on trend right now. But let me get to Destiny because I only got about 5 minutes now. Destiny, her home girl, because I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say coach, life coach, therapist, none of that when it comes to Dion. But they had this guy, and I guess I just clicked in at the right time, and I promise you I clicked right on off. Well, I went back about a minute and I screen recorded what he had to say, and then I exited the building ASAP. But the guy on the screen here is a serial AB user, just like Jonathan, just like a lot of men. And Cutie Crew will discuss tomorrow as far as redemption. If any of you have given someone multiple chances and all of that. But this disturbed me because this guy is a serial AB user and appeared in the minute and a half that I listened to be a serial cheater as well. But child, they sitting over there on Destiny's channel. This guy said that he was locked up in the clanker for AB use for putting them paws on his girlfriend. Then with a straight face, he said to two women, Destiny and Dion, and guess who picked me up or got me out? Join me in members only tomorrow, Nina. I'll start over. He told Destiny and Dion that he had been in the clanker for putting them paws on his girlfriend. Then he said, and guess who picked me up? My new girlfriend. And they just a smiling. They over there just a smiling. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Then he goes on to say that he had been locked up again for abuse against a woman. And I don't know if this was supposed to be his redemption story or if he went on to talk about what he's done to change his ways. Looked like a pretty fairly, I don't know, about 40-ish type of guy. And I'm not saying that people aren't able to be redeemed, but I just felt like on a platform where there are majority women, Destiny's subscribers are majority women, and Destiny herself has been taking her ex-husband back to court for abuse. And this is what you choose to talk about. Because if you can sit and cackle and laugh with him, I would think that you would be able to sit and cackle with your ex-husband. We see that she's able to sit and cackle with Martell Hope. This was shocking to me. Out of all the topics in the world, I just didn't understand. I just didn't understand. And I was really over there for some tea. That's it. And I got it, and I was out of there in 2 minutes. And I couldn't believe that this is what I got. Couldn't believe it. Kudos to this man. Kudos to this man. But without proven work, without proven, you know what I mean? Show us your completion of the therapies. If I'm going to have this man on here and he's talking about, hold on, guys. I got to unsleep my work computer. And he's talking about AB using several women. I would like to have heard from the women as well to see if everything this man is telling me is the truth. It's so crazy to me, but I get it. Absolutely, Brittany Janae, I'll write it down. Brittany want to drag the hell out of Destiny in the Let Loose Lounge on Saturday. Absolutely, sis. I just wrote it down. I'll put it on my little wall here. Do anybody find this crazy? Anybody? Because I can guarantee you this. Destiny and her homegirl, I doubt if they did their due diligence. I don't know. The man for me was just giving narc vibes. And when you say that, yeah, I was in there for AB use for my girlfriend, but guess who picked me up? My new girlfriend. Wait a minute, what? And yeah, I was in there again for AB use. I'm not kidding you. Teresa, you're right. They were laughing and having a blast just in that short time, child, that I watched. I had to get on up out of there. But Indigo said, get the out of here. What? He's taking pleasure in speaking on this. Yes. And child, we know that there are folks that has committed crimes or whatever the case may be that can be properly what's the word I'm looking for? Rehab. This is a touchy subject though, because again, I'm sure there were women in her chat that's gone through this before. I believe she may have had up a little trigger warning, but the only reason why I wanted to discuss it when it comes to Destiny is because she's taken her husband, ex, back and forth to court for ABUs. And a lot of us on the outside looking in that follow LeBerick on social media, the judge obviously believed LeBerick. If you can have grace for other people, surely you can have it for your ex-husband, where you haven't even been able to prove that you've been going through this. And I never want to question a woman that's gone through abuse. A lot of us have gone through it. But child, I was stunned. Pink Table Topics Month said Destiny is seemingly super comfortable with an AB user for someone that says the same thing happened to her. MD Hill said for her to be a victim, she's never traumatized by him, Martell. Only LeBerick, MD Hill. Only LB. And the judge believe LB. The judge keep throwing all her shit out. Okay. Tennessee girls, they just lost in the sauce. Let's see. Couple more. I gotta go. Both women missing some screws, child. Destiny and a home girl. Baby. I said, no, this, and I really don't listen to, they've been turning me off. I promise you, when Dion first hit the scene, when it comes to Destiny, I really did want to give her a chance because she appeared to be under the guise of, and she said that she is a therapist. No, that's not what happened. So I exited the building. Okay. Hey Angela, welcome, welcome, welcome. She's weird. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm still waiting for somebody, and maybe that's more intimate, and we'll talk about it in members only tomorrow. Um, you know, a lot of us have gone through it. Did you stay with them? Did they do it again? And would you recommend all of the above? We'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, a couple more, and I gotta go. I hope LB sues that gal and sidekick for defamation. I guess she is trying to legitimize her fake business. Okay, shout out to the replay. Gang yang. That's it. So callously. So callously. Nothing is funny. Nothing is funny. And hey, the Queen speaks. Now, I told you guys I exited, but I wonder if Dion all of a sudden put on her therapist hat and talked about it, because she said she's not operating in that manner over there. It's just crazy. I wish I had time to drop the link and get you all's thoughts about it. But it's crazy to me. But look, we know that that's how Destiny get down. Destiny is okay with this one and obviously others. And she always say, for the sake of my child, for the sake of my child. Yeah, for the sake of your child. If you are able to get over other folks that's gone through it, or the perpetrators of doing physical abuse, I would think that the same thing could apply to your child's father. That's just me. The Queen Speaks said, I'm surprised Destiny hasn't had Marty on her channel. Child, a mess. A mess. But dog it. Oh, Simone say, I'm not everybody. I gotta go, but I got Melody on this thumbnail as well. Simone, you said you probably didn't see Mel over here in this corner, but Simone said, in my opinion, everyone on your screen is correct as cat shiznit. Simone, you better be in members only tomorrow, sis. I believe you probably fell asleep on that Sunday when we was in Patreon. But dog it, I have to go. If they haven't left or called her out, they full of it too. If they haven't left or called her out, they're full on it too. Okay, last more lies. You're answering my question from earlier. But I don't know. Put it in the comment section after we're done. Okay, Tyra, I just told you to tell Papa Tyra hi in DM. Tell him to get better, get better, get better. And yeah, tell Papa Tyra I am not going to jail. Mama V, we gonna end it on this. A serious topic like that shouldn't be funny at all. I'll put up again. I'll put up, and I'm out of here after this. The facial expressions. So Mama V say a serious topic like that shouldn't be funny at all. You see the smiles. You see the smiles. Oh, okay, Simone, you was talking about Dusty. Y'all call her Dusty. Dusty, the home girl, and the homeboy. Child. A mess. But I wish we had more time to chat, guys. That is my hour, a little over. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Cutie crew will discuss more of this tomorrow. I will be putting up a Hot Topics post for us in the morning. And we still have some hot topics from last week as well. Then I got a surprise. And all I'm going to say is Aunt Debbie put her foot down with my earths, okay? Yes, she did. So I'll tell you guys about that tomorrow. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. If you did not hit the like button on your way in, please hit the like button on your way out. Shout out to the Cutie crew. Shout out to my Cutie mods. And shout out to each and every one of you cuties that joined me for this Power Hour. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye, Tennessee girl. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.